Hello, this is Sofia Isabel Beretta, welcoming you to my journey as I live in the IT era. Enjoy! Information and communication technology deals with the use of different communication technologies such as mobile phones, telephone, internet, and etc. to locate, save, send, and edit information. So the said era has long been started even before I took up this course. When I make a video call, I use the internet. When I send a text or make a call, I use cellular networks. And this is when one of the goals of ICT, which is having a unified way to communicate, is accomplished. Furthermore, I spend less because of ICT, as it normally costs me ₱1 to send a text message or SMS. With the internet, I can send multiple messages and only be charged by a fraction. Now, come with me as I look back to our first ever activity, which is to determine our safety measure on using different online platforms. By the way, I use MS PowerPoint for this activity. First is social media. As you can see, my accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are all private, and I did not put too much information on public. Here I have the screenshot on how people can find and contact me. My Facebook friends are the people I know personally. However, even them have no access on the contact information I provided. So that concludes that my social media safety measure is low. For video sharing, I have TikTok account and here are the details. I don't use it that much, only for entertainment purposes. So I guess my video sharing safety measure is low. I have my Google account for search engine. This is my personal account and this is also what I use in the university. But I entrust my Google account within the school anyway. That's why my search engine safety measure is medium. Next, I use GCash for banking transactions. As you may see and read, I am a verified user. I change my MPIN regularly and I do not share it with anyone. And that's how I say my banking transactions safety measure is low. Here comes online shopping. I dare say that I am now becoming a Shopee addict. Yes, I am well aware of the risk that many sellers have an access to my personal information. But I don't have a choice since it is needed for delivery. That is why I am very careful ordering online. So that concludes why my online shopping safety measure is high. And then here for online games, I don't play online because it's just not my thing, so I don't have an account to begin with. Then I'd say that my online games safety measure is low. I believe for the most part, my safety measures on using the internet is between low and medium. I have learned the importance of this activity, which is by tracing the risk of me using the different online platforms, I became aware of the possible dangers on the internet. Now I will be more careful and mindful with all the information I am providing, not only with the privacy of my data, but also with the actions I am taking when using the internet. Let's jump into the second activity for finals, where we make a document about ourselves using MS Word. Can you believe that I made this activity using the MS Word? Great, because I can also not believe, but look, I made it. I first customized the background using picture watermark. Then create a border using the shapes, different shapes and different colors. One of the techniques I used was copying the shape, then remove its shape fill, and add an outline on different color. I drag it to adjust until I'm satisfied. I group and copied all the shapes, then paste it on all pages to create a uniform design. For the title, I have it on gradient colors and put in shape. On personal information, I played with the bold effect for easy reading. Next, I used shapes with the same size of the photos for its frame. And on junior high school and senior high school experiences, I made use of the line and rectangular shapes to paste the pictures. I feel like this design perfectly represents memories. Same goes with PUP experience. I use rectangular shapes to paste the photos. And for past and today, I put an arrow shape to represent how past habits change nowadays. Then last is for the future. Overall, this document gives me a simple, chic, and aesthetic sense. But making this one is not easy. I had a hard time achieving perfect but effortless shapes, and my back got hurt after sitting for hours. Nonetheless, I was able to present it successfully, and I'm happy that my struggles have paid off. In doing this activity, I learned that MS Word has a lot of features that I can use to make such an amazing document. I am so excited to explore more through the world of MS Word and discover beautiful creations. The last activity we did is photo editing using Photoshop. Editing in Photoshop is complicated as downloading this app. I chose Hawaii text effect, and the other one was turning photo into cartoon effect. Hawaii text effect is quite easy. Steps are easy to follow, and it took me less than 10 minutes to finish editing this one. While turning this photo into cartoon effect was a bit hard. It took me several minutes to figure out how to shape a wave background. As you can see, it is not perfect, but believe me, that's the best I can do. In the end, I was satisfied with my work and happy that I was able to follow the steps correctly. Sometimes, the best edit is knowing when not to make an edit. In my opinion, that is the true essence of editing. It will take time and patience to get there. You just have to trust your instinct and your own judgment. To improve your abilities, learn as much as you can. And keep in mind that editing is about customizing both the experience of the viewer and your own. It is fun, great, and colorful to live in the IT era. Upon learning this subject, I was able to gain more knowledge about information technology. It has opened my mind to many realizations, which are the following. The Philippines is dubbed as the ICT hub of Asia. So ICT plays an integral part in the development of the Philippine economy. Most teenagers spend their time online. So it is vital to consider what information you share because the internet is a public place. There are several ways to stay safe online, and it is essential that we know and apply them. Several internet threats include malwares, spams, and phishing. Malwares could be in the form of a virus, worm, Trojan, spyware, or adware. So we should be responsible of what we post online, and it is also our responsibility to protect others' reputation. To create an effective presentation, minimize the contents to maintain a clear message, avoid being fancy by using fonts that are easy to read, keep things simple through the use of bullets or short sentences, use visuals like charts and graphs, but avoid using ones that distract the audience. Be consistent by having uniform font styles, and be mindful of the contrast. And then the greatest thing I learned in photography and film, as well as editing, is that patience is necessary. It has taught me to remain calm and with patience to capture that single moment. To sum it up, this course teaches me how the influence of information technology defines the way we live today. I was able to internalize each lesson that helped me have a deeper understanding of information technology as we know it. Moreover, I was able to define the different pros and cons in living in the IT era, familiarize the new trends and upcoming technologies, and construct the possible futures of information technology. And that concludes my journey to this course. At this point, I hope you gained something from this video. Thank you so much!